in the past day. We are up green, 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 green. Even in the week, we were finally seeing some green. And you guys already know for the month we've been down, but finally making a recovery. And for the year overall has been absolutely amazing. Guys, if we see the crypto market as a whole, mama, Bitcoin at 4.4%, ETH just at 2%, almost at 2, nothing crazy. But XRP has been crushing it. XRP almost at 10%. Shout out to the XRP gang, has been doing really well. Shout out to Baby Soul at 4.6%. You guys, the market is looking amazing. But why is this happening? We're going to deep dive a little bit. I want to talk about that because of the China and US. This has to do with the trade war and the tariff that Trump was going to put on China, and just the situations between them. And it seems like that is all settled. They are finally coming to an agreement, you guys. Finally agreement between China and US, which has been causing the crypto market to pump. Now, some analysts has been saying how this is going to affect the crypto market. Some people are saying, could this have been the pullback we needed to possibly see Bitcoin now position itself to possibly hit 200K? Now, keep in mind, right now we're sitting at about 113K. So could we possibly go up another $90,000 and it's going to send the market skyrocketing? Now, we're going to do TA. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Ethereum. We're going to look at Solana. We're going to look at XRP. We're going to look at a multiple crypto project and to actually see what's happening. You guys, first of all, I just want to say shout out to the Lit Squad. You guys, right here in my Discord when prices were pumping. And I said, I think this is a buy the dip opportunity. Buy the dip when prices were crashing towards these lower price range. And now we see prices are pumping. And I made this video saying why the market's pumping. Good work, good work. But you guys, I do not think that this pump is temporary. I think that we are going to see more upside to come very, very soon. So we're going to deep dive and we're going to talk about everything in more detail. Now, you guys, this is my first time coming live on a Sunday. I'm never live on a Sunday. But if you have any crypto news, any crypto questions, drop your questions in the chat. We're going to talk about it because the whole purpose of this is to talk about things that will get your crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. Now, this is so bullish and so good for us right now, you guys. And the reason why this is so bullish, this is so good for us because of two reasons. Number one, we know that this event happened on a Sunday. I don't know what country you guys live in, but I live in amigo, what's up? Hope you're doing good, hermano. Now, you guys, this happened on a Sunday. Drop in the chat what country you're in right now, you guys. I'm in Canada. I don't know where you guys are tuning in from, but I'm in Canada. Oh, Primo, what up, Primo? So because this happened on a Sunday, this is so good for crypto because what happens is tomorrow when the New York Stock Exchange, Tennessee, okay. A lot of people are moving out there. Harley, a lot of people are moving out there. So because this happened on a Sunday, this is so good for the price of our crypto. Because when we have strong news happening Sunday, right? Because today's Sunday for everyone who lives in like Canada, US, right? Mexico, right? North, South America. Tomorrow, when the stock market opens, this bullish momentum, because prices are going up quite a bit right now, this bullish momentum typically continues into Monday. So what that means is right now, the international markets are going to open up, right? So if you go right here, right now, the international markets are going up, meaning we're going to see how the European markets react, right? If they open up green, if they close green, it's going to be amazing for us, right? We're going to see how the Asian market reacts for that, right? And if these markets open up green and close green, which means on Monday morning, our time, the US market is going to open up green and is probably going to perform very, very well, which means our crypto is going to pump even more and continue to do well, which means our Bitcoin, our Ethereum, our Solana is going to do well. Now, this is what I want to talk about that's really, really important. I don't want anyone to forget what I'm about to say, all right? So let me make sure I'm situated. I'm going to lower my... Let me lower myself real quick. Afternoon. What's up, Nana? Good afternoon. Okay, so I want everyone to grasp this, all right? Because this is going to be the gem, right? We're going to do a little bit here. We're going to look at Bitcoin and then we're going to talk about where we can see prices going in the near future. Because whatever Mama Bitcoin decides to do, we know everyone else is going to do the exact same thing. Okay, so we're going to look at some technical analysis where Mama Bitcoin is most likely going to move towards. All right. All right. Any questions, you guys, to drop your questions in the chat. All right. So now looking at Bitcoin, this is the Bitcoin chart. Everyone can see this is Bitcoin. All right. You guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys because it's important that we're aware of this. This area where Bitcoin's at right now, right? This 113,000 price range, right? 113,000 price range for Bitcoin has been a key level where we keep seeing prices get rejected at and then finally start to come back down. Look what happened, right? We saw this massive crash. We know about this massive crash, right? About the tariff situation, Binance manipulation in the market, all of that. But what happened after that, right? We saw this massive bounce towards the upside and we couldn't stay above here. This is $113,000 price range. We couldn't stay around it and we got rejected and prices came down. We attempted to come again to break past this price range. And this price range is really important for us to break past because if we can break past this, we can reach our all-time high. So if we can break past it, reach all-time high, it means we'll see a lot of our cryptos absolutely up and away. All right, so we came around this range. We got rejected a second time, right? Boom, got rejected. Technically, this is a third time because if you zoom in closely, right? If you zoom in closely, right? We got to analyze this properly. We attempted to break above, got rejected, and then we got rejected. And then once we got rejected in this range, we actually came back up, right? We attempted to come back up right here and we got rejected again. So one rejection, two rejection, third rejection, and right now we're at the fourth rejection, right? Number 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. So this is really important because what happens at this stage is either two things. All right, let's talk about the negative and then we'll talk about the positive, you guys. Negative and positive. And don't just listen to this like in one ear out the other. Really lock this down. You guys, every single time I go to buy any crypto that I want to make money on, I always do this. I look at, hey, what's going to happen if things go up? So the positive side. And then I also say, what's going to happen if things go down? The negative side. Do not just stick to the positive or do not just stick to the negative. You got to look at both sides because you know what happens when you look at both sides? Then no matter what happens, you're good. You're still able to make money because you're planning for what's going to happen when prices goes up. So let's talk about the negative and then we'll talk about the positive first, right? We got to close on a good note. All right. So the negative, prices can struggle at this price range. It can struggle here. And if it struggles here, we may see prices move towards the downside. Now, if it moves towards the downside, you may ask, Naicke, well, how low do you think it's going to go? Well, if prices do get rejected here, the way it was rejected previously, all within this range right here, the lowest I can possibly see prices going is all the way down towards that $106,000 price range. That's the lowest I can see prices going. Now, do I think that is going to happen? No, I do not think that's going to happen, but that is the lowest I do think we can see prices happening. So what does that mean? Let's say prices drop, right? We're just going to say it. Let's just say it happens, right? We got to make plans, right? We set goals and make plans. If prices drop for some reason and goes back towards this range like it did previously, right? We saw it come within this range. We saw it come within this range. We saw it come with this range. What have we seen? Every time we come within this range, we bounce back up. We bounce back up. So right here is my buy the dip opportunity, right? A lot of people mess up and what they do is they'll see prices move down just a little bit. They're like, oh, buy the dip. And it moves up a little and it moves down a little bit more. Buy the dip and it moves down even more. They're like, oh my gosh, I have no money. I ran out of money because you didn't buy the dip at the right price, right? This is why we do this. We want to buy the dip, number one, at the right price. And then number two, we want to buy the dip at a range where prices are most likely going to stop dipping and finally start moving toward the upside. Okay? Remember that. We want to buy the dip only when prices are most likely going to stop the dip and start moving within the upside. And that range is right here. So if it does drop down within this range, I'm going to buy the dip. If it drops down to like here, I'm not really looking to accumulate more. I'm not really looking to accumulate. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just had this weird pop-up on TikTok and they gave me like this like weird sign, like we might take down your live stream. I don't know why it does that lately. I don't know what's going on. So if I see prices dip down a little bit, I'm not buying the dip until it comes down here. Then that's when we buy the dip. All right. All right. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I got you, Gata. I got you. Hey, how you doing, Gata? Good to see you, my brother. Solana and XRP. Of course, of course. I got you. We'll go over Solana. I think I said we're gonna go over Bitcoin, Ethereum, we're gonna go over Solana, and we'll do XRP as well. So if there's any crypto project after I'm done this, we'll definitely go over all of that. All right. So you guys remember that lesson. Remember that important lesson I just shared. Okay. So don't just buy the dip randomly. Those are the key. Buy the dips at those key price. Thank you for all the likes that are coming in, man. I see you guys have given me 918 likes. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. King of Gold said, I buy it all. King of Gold said, I buy it all. That's good, man. I hope you keep making money when you buy. I hope you just keep get that crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy when you buy. Okay. So you guys, and I just want to really point out what I think is going to happen next. I think now we're finally going to see the market really have a really nice pump, because low key we kind of got cheated out of October. Like October, like we kind of got snaked out of October. We got cheated out of October, right? Like we knew that October was supposed to be the second best month for crypto this year, and it ended up being an absolutely terrible month. Like we're at negative 0.4 when in reality we should have been plus 20%. Right? So if Bitcoin doing 20%, our alts could have done 40%, right? Like our alts could have exploded when they did absolutely terrible. So we kind of got cheated out of October. But what I think is going to happen now, because this was the main thing that caused this crazy market crash, was the situation between US and China. And now they're currently in the midst of finalizing the deal. We know, number one, Trump will not be putting any tariff on China November 1st. So great, that's settled. Awesome. We know that they pretty much come to a deal, but they're just finalizing it right now. I think I was on Twitter a term blah, 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 right up next week. What we have coming up next week, you guys already know what it is. You guys already know what it is. Bumble will speak. And now here's the thing, you guys. Because we're expecting to have already such a big drop, because we're expecting prices to live streaming, that even saying earlier on, do you guys see this? Remember I was saying earlier on today, I'm like, hey, prices always get rejected here. Look, that's how we can see a little bit of that, right? I mean, I'm fading, primo. Like my voice, you can hear me well or can you not hear me well? Like, can you hear me well or can you not hear me well? Can you guys hear me? Everyone in the chat, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Everyone in the chat, let me know. Let you guys hear me? Everyone in the chat, let me know. Let me know, you guys. That is so weird. Are you, because they just sent me this alert? Like, if I'm still, I think it, everybody who's on YouTube, am I lagging? No. Okay. Two subscribers away from give your boy those last 2 subscribers. Blessed. That's blessed. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, you guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What we expect to see. Restart what? I don't understand what you mean by restart it. Federal Reserve. Yeah. So I was talking about the Federal Reserve, and what 2 things happen. Number 1, we see the market have a nice little pump toward the upside. Like, yeah. interest rates announcement with US and China. Right now, we can look at that, but not too heavily concerned about that. So that's all we have to get to. Extra $2,000.